to give you a look all the way down the strip at Las Vegas Motor Speedway here at the AC Delco Las Vegas Nationals. Ron Capps and Phil Burkhardt Jr. on the line. Burkhardt Jr. is subbing for John Force. And it's time for Fram Specs.
If you want to look at our funny car career at Las Vegas and Pomona at the end of the season for our 4 drivers in the countdown, Tony Peck's gone, 31-15 record, 5 finals, 3 wins. Gary Scelzi, 2 finals, 1 win. Robert Hyde, he's 3-4, doesn't even have a winning record. Ron Capps, a little bit better than 500, but he also has 2 wins in 2 final round appearances.
And Ed the Ace called for a lane change right at the last minute. Tough first round draw for him and the Ace. They get Burkhardt hungry to impress. And the winningest drag racing crew chief of all time, Austin Coyle. And Capps has his trouble. Burkhardt goes on to the win. And we have now seen the first driver that is in the countdown to 1 eliminated from competition in round 1.
Well, there's an upset. Phil Burkhardt did his job. John is obviously happy with what he sees because his driver just took out Ron Capps.
And John Kernan has John Force.
Absolutely, they are happy down here. John, how about Phil Burkhardt there taking out Ron Capps, helps out Robert Hyde?
Well, that was... Right now, that was Ashley. Wasn't that Ashley?
No, that was Phil.
That was Phil. Oh, I got confused. Yeah, the kid is... I'm so confused. Did a great job as a driver, right on the game, so that's one. That helps. That wasn't Ashley.
All right. Thank you, John.
They're running identical bodies. I got them confused. I apologize. Just a little tired. A little too much drugs out here. Sorry.
That's all right. Perfectly all right, John. Paul?
Yeah, it's probably important to remember that even though he's out here, 1, he probably shouldn't be, and 2, he is still on medication, and we want to look back at that run.
Another look at Phil Burkhardt, slight advantage off the starting line. Look at Ron Capps really getting her sideways, trying to stay into the hunt. But when your competition's not smoking the tires and you are, all you can do is watch Phil Burkhardt get the win.
And Gary Gerould has Ron Capps.
Finally, we just took another look and saw how sideways it got. And boy, this has got to be devastating in terms of those championship hopes. What kind of perspective do you get at first glimpse?
It rattled and loose. It was a little bit weak. But, you know, we sat up there so long, and our guy Edge is out there on the track before I did the burnout. He's finding pieces out there, and he's trying to get NHRA's attention to pick him up, and you got all that stuff going on in your head.
Is that why you changed lanes?
No, we originally were taking the left lane, and then for that oil down, once there was time to look at it again, Ace went back to look, and we took the lane we were going to originally have. So there was no games played or anything. We just wanted to go back to the original lane. But that's a huge, yeah, John Force. That's his car. And we knew it was going to be tough. It's Austin Coyle. They did what they were supposed to do. You know, you just kind of hope for the best. But this is a big blow. Obviously, we've got the chips down before, but I don't know. It just rattled loose. And I tried to, you know, to do what I did until I saw him go past the finish line. So, Brute, Charger, Napa, everybody, Valvoline, I appreciate it, but we're going to go to Pomona and try to win. Thanks, Ron.
Ron Capps, who led this series for 14 races in a row, and that was Ashley, and that was a win for Ashley with a 486-310.
Nice job. Gary Denton's going to spin the tires as soon as he hits the throttle. Ashley Forrest, look at her, stuck right down the middle of that racetrack in the good rubber. Makes a nice pass. 486 at 310 miles per hour as it drifts towards the wall a little bit at the end, but still a nice run to get her in the second round.
Guido Antonelli, crew chief on that car. He's pretty pleased with that run. And John Force, more than a little praise, gets a hug.